Should we just do a fist bump?
Daddy, you're out.
Okay. Should I just pretend to laugh? It's like, ah! I'm not very good at this, just to give you the heads up now. Oh, sorry, am I actually answering that? Sorry.
To kick things off, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
So, my name's John. Outside of work hours, I'm a dad to 2 kids and my wife, Karina. During work hours, I work at Marin as the International Marketing Manager. Being based in the UK, I sort of also oversee the Marin UK team as well.
What was it about Marin that appealed to you and made you want to get on board with those guys?
I was working for quite a well-known mountain bike clothing brand. I had some amazing opportunities there, and I guess like my real love is with bikes, and I just felt like there was this really cool team getting together, and there was this pretty much iconic brand name that had sort of disappeared, and to be part of bringing this iconic name back to the forefront would be really cool.
You mentioned Marin having such a rich history in mountain biking. From like a marketing perspective in terms of your job, how much of that's a blessing, how much that's a curse in terms of looking forward without looking back too much?
Yeah. Every time we get like a new courier driver coming to the office, you know, he's like, no way, Marin, I had a Marin in like 1998. Oh, that's so cool. And you'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, have you seen any of our new bikes? No, man, I didn't even know you guys still existed. And you're like, okay. And then, you know, you've got all this new school of rider who are just like, they just haven't got a clue about that side of it. And they're, you know, they just want to go out on their bike and have fun and ride trail centers and whatever the sport has evolved into now. So we do look forward, and, you know, it's a whole completely new team. You know, we are trying to make it our own and trying to do what we want to do with it. But yeah, there is always this legacy that we do touch base on every now and then.
Marin have a pretty cool mix of riders. How do you go about putting that team together of different personalities?
There's a lot of people who are really good at riding a bike, but it's what do they do outside when they're not riding a bike? Can they go into a situation with like a 15-year-old kid and have a conversation with that kid about how cool it is riding a bike? Can you then ask that person to come to more of a corporate event, perhaps a sales meeting, and that person can then like hold their own with one of our distributors, you know, someone who's spending millions of dollars with us a year? You know, that's something which not many people have. And then also it's just, you know, how do people present themselves on the bike? Like, are they riding around with a smile on their face, or are they whinging that, you know, their rear derailleur's not tuned? And again, you know, I think yourself included don't even probably know how to tune a rear derailleur. So we want to be with riders who are out there, you know, just genuinely being nice people. We're not looking for results.
One of the age-old questions I know I always get, how do you get sponsored? What would your advice be to those young kids asking those questions?
Yeah, you know, the first thing is, like, why do you want to get sponsored? Like, are you looking to get sponsored because it sounds cool to be sponsored? Well, if that is the case, then you need to understand that there's a huge amount of commitment that comes with that. Go out and have fun on your bike and enjoy riding your bike, because through that you're going to get better at riding your bike. And if you have the right personality, then maybe your local shop is going to be like, oh, hey, I noticed, you know, you're doing stuff in our town or whatever, you're building some dirt jumps, like, how about like you ride in one of our t-shirts? You then kind of build up, maybe you get a bit more into it, you get better support from the local shop, and then, you know, maybe the distributor for that brand, Bob's Bikes or whatever it is looking after this local hero. Like, maybe we should get them on our brand, and then, you know, you then kind of go from the distributor then up to like the actual brand. Sponsorship isn't the be all and end all. You've got to enjoy riding your bike more than being sponsored.
Yeah, for sure. You've now got a couple of kids yourself, met them this morning, went for a wee ride with Ned. How cool is it for you to now share your love of bikes with your kids?
It's amazing, man. It's so cool. You know, it's something which I don't want to ram down their throats, because I feel like if you do that, they're just going to go, nah, probably get into football or something. Being able to ride bikes with kids has come a long way as well now, you know, so you can go and ride trails with them. Hetty's not quite there yet, but like me and Ned will go out for hours on the e-bike. Like, it's gone from going for a ride with your mates on Saturday and seeing what's the steepest, gnarliest thing you can ride as quickly as possible, to just riding with a toddler and then going for a picnic. Like, that's pretty much where my riding career's at these days. But yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world.
There's obviously been this massive boom in terms of participation. How challenging is it trying to navigate that whole environment?
I mean, it is challenging, but I wouldn't say that that's maybe the descriptive word around it. I think it's exciting. If you imagine you've got like a pyramid of customers, and you've got like the top tier, and that's kind of probably us guys in this room who are like, yeah, man, I need like the latest carbon, this, that, and the other. But then at the bottom, you've got like this whole new group of people that are coming in, and it's about finding ways to talk to them. We're just trying to be as down to earth as possible and be like, hey, welcome to our sport. What can we do to get you stoked on riding? We're not a faceless brand. Like, I guess kind of why we're doing this now. If you're at an event or you see one of our vans in the car park, like, come and talk to us. Like, we're not big, scary, elitist riders. We're just a group of guys and girls that love riding bikes.